Paul even got into it and said, Romans 8 and 25, but if we wait for that we see not, then do what patience wait unto God. But sometimes waiting gets frustrating.
Oh, my God.
Real people in here. I'm coming to y'all. Look at your neighbors. I get frustrated sometimes.
I get frustrated sometimes. That's good, sir.
Praying to preach tonight.
That's good. You preaching now.
And here lies the problem. Here lies the frustration. We have to patiently wait for the stuff that we see in our head, but don't have in our hand.
Ah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
We have to wait for the stuff that God showed us in our head.
He showed it.
Mother, I'm trying to preach tonight. He showed it to us in our head, but we don't. Why does God habitually say
Habitually.
this is yours, but not yet?
But not yet.
Have you ever had a
It's
night
you,
with God?
but not yet.
No, y'all playing with me tonight. I'm going home after this. This is our last night together. This is our last night in covenant for the year. I need to know that anybody here who had a not yet from God. I'm going to do it, but not yet.
But
I'm
not
going
yet.
to fix it, but not yet. I'm going to change it, but not yet. I'm going to build it, but not yet. And can I be honest? I would rather not know it's mine until it's mine.
Pay the preacher.
That's good.
Don't tell me nothing until it's mine. I would rather not know he's going to do it until it's done. I would rather not know he's going to fix it. Just fix it. Because the weight of the weight is heavy.
The weight of the weight. Good God. The weight of the weight is heavy.
Gotta get y'all A's together.
That's good. That's good.
The weight of the weight is heavy. Would you look at your neighbor and say the weight is heavy?
The weight is heavy.
Man of God, the weight of the weight is heavy. Tag somebody on Facebook and say the weight of the weight is heavy.
The weight of the weight is heavy. That's good, there, sir.
The weight.
Yes, sir.
Of the weight.
Is heavy.
That's good, Bill.
Pay the preacher. Pay him. Pay him.
I would rather God hide it from me.
God knows.
Show it to me. And then hinder me.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, Bishop. I would rather God not tell me and just do it.
You're helping the house.
The weight is the weight.
It's heavy.
Yes, sir.
It's heavy.
Revelation, sir.
And to add insult to injury needs eventually cross me. And to add insult to it don't take my time.
Take your time. Take your time.
Insult to injury. You're having to wait on God while you're watching others get theirs.
My Lord.
And it wouldn't be so bad, woman of God. It wouldn't be so bad and agonizing. It wouldn't be so bad if you didn't know the person that was getting theirs was no good. Don't act like I'm by myself. Don't you act like I'm by myself. You don't see people get blessed. And you're like, God, I know daggone well. Shit, come on. I know. Come on. How the heck she get the promotion and she just got here? How in the world he getting here? He don't even know what church at. He don't know what faith is. He don't know now faith is the substance of things hoped for. But yet he gets favor. Who's watching who ain't done nothing?
Talk, sir.
The weight of the weight.
Talk, sir. That's good.
You know, doing all this. We've been in church since 6 o'clock every night. And people out in the world, we can't even leave and find a restaurant open. Everything closed at 9:30 for country. I'm from DC and we can sell them at 2 o'clock in the morning. Am I right about it? at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can go to sleep at 8 and wake up at 12 and go to a whole restaurant. In a 5-star restaurant. But people are escaping church. They ain't coming to the church house, man of God. They ain't paying no tithes. They out right now. I didn't even know the game was on yesterday. I forgot. They watching the game and stuff. But yet we're faithful. But we gotta wait on God.
My God.
The weight. Y'all saying the weight. Somebody shout the weight.
The weight. Preach,
God
sir.
said walk by faith, but not by sight. But I'm saying others getting blessed.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest, I'm not hating, but my faith is being tested. If you know I'm talking good, clap your hands 10 times. I'm gonna work hard tonight, Bishop. And the thing about it, Bishop, can I take my time tonight? And the thing about it, Bishop, and the thing about it, when you're waiting, you start to talk to God.
Come on, man. Talk, sir.
If you know him, you talk to him.
Talk, sir.
You say, what should I be looking for while I'm waiting? What would you have for me in the wait? Time to be obedient, but I can't be obedient without instructions. I can't be obedient without hearing your voice. Tell me what you want in the wait. What does the wait mean? And y'all don't know this about me, but I speak a little French. As a matter of fact, my first teaching job, because they didn't have any English positions, I had to do what I can do, and they didn't have any French teachers. You know, DC public school, they throw you anywhere. So I had to teach French my first year until something opened up. And the word wait in French means a tundra.
All right.
A tundra.
A thunder.
A tundra. Gotta use your tongue. A tundra. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It's called a tundra. And if you look at it, if you look at the word in your English head, the first thing you will see is the word attention.
All right.
So wait in French means attention. In other words, God said, while you're waiting, I'm trying to get your attention. God want me to preach tonight. He said, I'm not having you waiting and you're doing nothing. He said, there's something that I need you to focus on. Something about you. Don't worry about Nook, Keisha, and them getting their blessing. I'm dealing with you. I'm trying to get your attention.
That's good, sir. That's good.
Get your neighbor, say, neighbor, God's trying to get your attention.
God's trying to get your attention. That's good, sir. Preach, sir.
Hands 10 times and say, God is focused.
Preach, sir.
Because focusing on somebody else in this moment of your wait can cause you to miss what God is trying to show you. God told me to tell you before I leave this revival 2024, he said before I leave, he said, tell my people in this season, I need your undivided attention.
That's good. That's good.
I need your undivided attention. I need your, the word of the Lord. He said, I need your undivided attention. You can wait and worship, but you can't wait and watch. You can wait and worship, but you can't wait and weary. You can wait and worship, but you can't wait and watch others. He said, I need
your attention. That's good, sir.
Don't get distracted. I may not hoop tonight, I promise you.
You all right?
Get distracted.
You preaching.
Wait, there's something that God is trying to deal with within you. Yes. Shout, I'm waiting on God.
I'm waiting on God.
I can't afford to get distracted. I'm waiting on God.
Hallelujah, God.
And in the text today.
My God. Hallelujah.
Yes, sir.
And in the text today.
Find God's people.
Come on.
In the book of Amos. As a nation in a season of wait. And these people are in a season of wait, not because of anyone else, but it's there because of themselves.
It's better. Say it, sir.
Oh, I know y'all don't want this tonight, but obedience is better than sacrifice.
Say that, sir.
Amos was raised up by God to correct the people of God, and because they were out of order, come on, somebody, understand who Amos was. I gotta set the scene of my brothers and sisters. Can I take my time here?
Take your time.
Who the prophet Amos was? He was one of the 12 minor prophets in the Old Testament portion of the Bible. The Bible tells us that it's comprised of 4 major prophets and 12 minor prophets. And they were only minor prophets because their books were not as extensive as the major prophets. But it does not mean their word was not as powerful. Anything that God called you to do is powerful. I don't care, come on somebody. I don't care if this being to somebody else. Whenever God commissioned you to do something, it's a work to be done. It's a cause that's needed.
Preacher!
Brothers and sisters, he was a minor prophet, but he was significant. He had a very significant prophetic voice. I promise you, I'm going somewhere. He had a prophetic voice who God used to get his people's attention. Amos was a shepherd and a farmer. I got a part right here, First Lady. He was a shepherd and a farmer. Amos was a shepherd and a farmer. Once again, we find a brother in the field. And this highlights his humble origins, unlike many other prophets in the Bible who were from the priestly royal or the royal background. Amos was called by God to deliver a message from the field.
All right, come on, sir. Come on, sir.
He was called. Listen, he didn't say he used to be a shepherd. He used to be a farmer. No, God called Amos out while he was in the field to talk to his people. Yesterday we talked about King David being called out of the field to do great things. But Amos was left in the field and was called by God to do great things. God called David out of the field to receive the oil. But God left Amos in the field and still gave him the oil. Oh, I wish I had a praying church.
That's good. That's good.
While tending to the sheep, he got the oil while he was tending to the flock. He got the oil while he was tending to the sycamore trees. It doesn't matter where you are. I need to talk to some real folk. This is not for everybody. I'm talking to street folk. It's about 30 not everybody. Listen, it doesn't matter where you are. If you are anointed, the oil will find you. I wish I had a praying church. See, some of y'all are just but gifts don't, come on somebody, but gifts don't change nothing. The only thing gift does in the Bible is make room for you. Your gift will get you in the room, but the oil will keep you. Don't you mess with me. The gift will get you in the room, but it's the oil that keeps you in the room. And I'm not hating Bishop Hagen on nobody. I'm not hating because I got my own oil. But some of y'all got your oil in pretty places. You got your oil in pleasant places. You got your oil when you came out of something. But I got my oil in the field.
Talk, sir. Talk, sir.
I got my oil while I was tending to the sheep. I got my oil while I was fighting off the wolves. I was fighting off the lions. I was fighting off the tigers, the bears of mine. I was fighting off the wolves. I was tending to the sheep. God didn't call me out of the field. He anointed me in the field. Oh, I wish I had some anointed people in here that you can say God didn't call me out of the field. He anointed me in
going over in the field.
Come on and clap your hands and give him praise. Come on and clap your hands and give him praise. I'm tired. I need you. I need you. Clap your hands and give him praise while I get myself together. 20 seconds. If you're still in the field, give him praise. If you're still fighting all the rules, give him praise. If you're still taking to the flock, give him praise. If you're in the building and got oil, I didn't get my anointing in the ball. I got in the battle. I got it in the field.
Preach, man, preach.
I got it in the field. I got it in the field. I got my oil. I got my oil. I didn't get my oil to help others. I got it when I was helping others. I didn't get it after I helped others. I got it after I helped others. See, sometimes you waiting for God to do something before you do something. But God said, I'll do it while you're doing it. Don't wait till you get out the field. He said, I don't have to bring you out the field to use you. I don't have to bring you out the field to bless somebody else. I don't have to bring you out the field to save somebody. I will leave you in the field and let you run all over the sheep.
That's good, sir.
See, because God said, I'm almost like I need to be. And God told me to tell you, you do your best work when you're fighting something. I feel something in here. You do your best work when you're fighting something. As a matter of fact, man, the woman of God, God said, I get the best out of you when something is getting the best of you. I missed that. God said, I get the best out of you when something is getting the best of you. Oh, I wish I had a person. I'm going to do it on this side. God said, I can get the best out of you when something is getting the best of you. That's why it's so hard to get the project done. That's why it's so hard to build it. He said, I got to have you fighting something. I got to keep a Goliath in front of you. I got to keep wolves in front of you. They ain't going to leave the church. Stop praying for them to leave the church. He said, I'm going to leave them right there because I got to get the best out of you. There's something that's getting the best of you. I need to prophesy to some folk in here. God told me to tell you, be not weary and well doing because in due season, you will reap if you faint not. Do not faint in the field. Look at your neighbor, say, neighbor, don't faint in the field. I need you to put on table, say, neighbor, don't faint in the field. Don't faint in the field. You think it's getting the best of you, but God said I'm getting the best out of you. He said you don't know what you're made of. You gotta fight something you never seen before. You don't know what you're made of. You gotta feel something you never been before. You don't know what you're made of. You gotta do something you never done before. You don't know what you're made of. You gotta go somewhere you never been before. Is there anybody here? You dare to go where no man has ever gone before. God told me to tell you, prophesy. Stretch forth thy hand. Stretch forth thy hand. Stretch forth thy hand. In other words,
My
what you're made
God.
of. Okay. You don't know what you're made of until you're left in the field to fight something that you never fought before. You don't know what you're made of until you're left in a field that's frustrating, a field that's dangerous, a field that's abusive, a field that's scary, a field that's difficult. You don't know what you're made of until you're left in a field that you've never seen before, a field you've never been in before. God said, I get the best out of you when I left you as a shepherd in the field.
Talk, sir. My God.
You learn more being around the sheep than shepherds. I will leave you. Good God from Zion, I feel this thing tonight. I'm about to get out of here and get up on the road. He said, I will leave you as a shepherd in the field. Luke 2:8 says this, and there were shepherds in the field, keeping watch over the flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord filled them while they was in the field.
My God.
You experience God's glory.
At night. At night.
Can I go a little bit more, don't you? You go.
Take your time, sir.
You experience God's glory in the field.
Yes.
Amos was streaming his message from the field.
My God.
His message from the field. I would think that God would take him out the field. I promise you 5 more minutes. I would think that
Take your
God
time.
would take him out the field to get the best. But no,
Yeah.
God does crazy things. God doesn't make sense. He created sense. And he does the wild.
He don't make sense.
Come on.
He created sense.
He left him in the field, evangelist. And he told Amos to talk to my people about social injustice.
Talk, sir.
My people have gotten too bougie. My people have gotten too arrogant. My people have gotten too snotty. You got too deep, and you don't have any social skills. How can you be a one spirit and you're not sociable? Come on, somebody. How could somebody be lesser than you? You speak in tongues and can't even say hi in English? No. Now, we haven't got any sociable. We think I'm better. I go with this clique. I go with this person. I'm better than you. God is using me more than you. I'm more anointed than you. But how in the world you got something from God and I got something from God, but what I got from God is lesser than you?
Talk, sir. Talk, sir. Talk, sir.
They were brought out. But then they got arrogant. The Bible tells us that united we stand, but divided we'll fall. When the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, can I tell you this? I'm almost done. When the enemy comes to kill, steal, destroy,
Take your time.
He doesn't want your little car. He already got no license. He don't want your house. He lives in hell. He don't want your money. He's a thief. Because he ain't trying to buy nothing. But the enemy wants to kill, steal, and destroy. He comes to break up our unity. He comes to break up our cohesiveness. He comes to make us think that I'm better than you and you're better than me.
Talk, sir.
He comes to divide us. And what
Talk,
happens
sir.
is when we're divided, we're lying on God.
Talk,
Because
sir.
the people, God, my God, is better than you.
Yeah.
You are happy.
That's good.
And Amos, you wouldn't know that if you wasn't in the field.
Wow. That's good, sir.
He was a shepherd turned prophet in the field. And the book paints a vivid picture of a nation in turmoil, a nation plagued by injustice and oppression. They blatantly disregard God's law because they became too arrogant. He speaks of an impending judgment that will come upon Israel. Highlighting, I'm almost there.
You all right?
Consequences of their actions. Oh, but when we get to chapter 9, this is what I love about God. This is what I love about God, man. Listen to me. When we get to chapter 9, while Israel Israel have been waiting on God. They have been brought to shame and fame. And God has now come in chapter 9 with a promise of restoration.
All right, all right, all right.
It's right there in the Bible. I told you, keep it on your phone. Keep it on your phone. He said, I'm going to restore you. I'm going to restore. I'm not going to leave you as dumb sheep. He said, I'm going to restore you. After accountability comes restoration.
Yeah.
After accountability
comes what?
Accountability.
Yeah.
Somebody don't want to be accountable.
Yeah.
I don't want to be held accountable. I heard Bishop say something yesterday. I'm going to paraphrase it. He said, you know that I'm your pastor, or you the sheep. If I can correct you and you keep on serving,
that's right.
If I can correct you and you keep on coming, but if I can't correct you and you leave, that's what you are not your pastor.
That's right.
You have no accountability. But this is the last night of revival where we realize our actions have consequences and take accountability. God said, I can restore you. Stop going to God praying for others so right quick. You got to go to God sometimes and say, Lord, it's me on me standing in the need of prayer. The Bible says it like this. No good thing when I was whole from them who walk upright. When you know you've done wrong and turn to right, God said blessings will flow.
Say so, sir.
When you know you've done wrong and then you turn to right, God said blessings will flow. Can I close with this? Most of my blessings didn't come from doing the right thing. Most of my blessings came from not doing the wrong thing. I know that's a little deep. Let me break it down. Let me say it again first, Pastor. Listen, most of my blessings didn't come from doing the right thing, but it came from turning away from the wrong thing. You're supposed to do the right thing, but the blessings come from not doing the wrong thing. Can I come to your street?
Talk, sir.
Blessings come from, I could have done that, but I didn't do that. I could have said that, but I didn't say that. I could have gone there, but I didn't go there. I could have touched it, but I didn't touch it.
Talk, sir.
I could have took it, but I didn't take it. I could have got it, but I didn't get it. I could have stolen it. The blessings come from being tempted and resisting the devil. Anybody ever been tempted and then resisting me? God bless you. Come on and clap your hands and say, I didn't do it.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I ain't do it.
Understand what God is telling you, people of God. Before I take my little raggedy self back to D.C., understand the message from Amos. Well, it wasn't about judgment. It was about restoration. If you come back to God, he said, I will restore you. Who was all talking about?
There you go, get it, sir.
For me, I will restore you. So the reason the Lord shall say at Zion, we must return to Zion. He said, because when you get back to Zion, restoration is in Zion.
Preach,
the
sir.
Bible tells us, so the ransom of the Lord shall return unto Zion, with singing and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness. Sorrow and silence shall flee away. God told me to tell you on this last night of this revival 2024. He said, if you would dare to come back to me, he said, you come back to me, I will redeem you. I will redeem you from the hands of the enemy. If you come back to me, I will restore you. If you come back to me, I'll give the things that you thought you lost back. If you come back to me, I will restore your dreams. If you come back to me, I'll restore your admiration. If you come back to me, he said, I'll restore your ambition. If you come back to me, I will restore your goals. If you come back to me, Zion, I will restore your desires. If you come back to me, I will restore your hopes. If only Zion would turn from their wicked ways and come back to me. He said, what I'll do for you, I'll speed up your wait. He said, I'll speed up your wait. He said, I will hear from heaven. He said, I will hear from heaven.
Yeah.
You can come back to God.
You can come back.
I know that you've done everything right. I know you think you're all perfect. But every now and then, a man should examine himself.
Talk, sir.
The Bible tells us, in order to take communion, let a man examine himself. Don't examine boo-boo. Don't examine nook-nook. But if you want something from God, you got to examine yourself.
Yeah.
You got to examine yourself. And then you can commune with me. Let me put it like this, like the text says. He said, if you examine yourself and come back to me,
Preach now.
here's what I'll do. It's right in the text. He said, things gonna happen for you so fast. Your head was swept. He said, you come back to me. One thing fast on the heels of another. One blessing after another. If you come back to me, he said, one blessing after another. I don't know about you, but if he stopped right there, that would have been good news. That he'll give me one blessing after another. Y'all not praying with me. One breakthrough after another. One deal after another. One signed contract after another. He said, business, not only will I do it, he said, I'm going to do it so fast, you won't be able to keep up with it. He said, everywhere.
Preach, man. Preach.
That happened. It's going to all happen at once. Everywhere you look, this is the blessing part. He said, everywhere you look, I wish I had some folks in here who got 20/20 vision. Even if you got glasses on, this part is for you. He said, everywhere you look, everywhere you look, everywhere you look. But my folk that got eyes mean vision. Everywhere you look, he said, blessings upon blessings. Everywhere you look, blessings.
Preach now.
Upon blessings. In other words, evangelist, your secret weapon are your eyes. All you got to do is stare at it. And blessings on blessings. Good out revival. I got the big LL, but I stopped here to tell you that God said,
Yeah.
everywhere you look,
Yeah.
blessings on blessings.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Look over there.
Yeah.
You just got blessed.
Yeah.
Look over there.
Yeah.
You just got blessed. Look behind you. You just got blessed. Look in front of you. You got blessed. Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor, look up. You just got blessed. When you look up, there's a blessing coming down with your neighbor. The fact that you were willing to look, God said, I'm going to bless you. Bless you in season and out of season. I'm going to make you blessed in the field, blessed in the city. Meaning you're going to bless, you're going to be blessed while you're in the field. Now I'm going to bring you out.
You better preach, man.
Out of the field. You're going to be blessed. Maybe you're coming, maybe you're going. He touched him in the eyes. And he touched him and said, what do you see? And the man said, I see 3 men.
Tree man.
Looking.
Tree man.
Walking. I see trees. Walking as men. And Jesus looked at him. He said, you see what? He said, I see trees. Walking as men. And then he touched him again. And God said, look again. God said, it don't look like what I showed you. Look again. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, look again. Look again. Look again. Look again. Look again. Look again. Look again.
Good gracious.
Lift up your hands, lift up your hands, look again. I know what's there.
Good God, man, you preaching.
Lift up your hands.
You is preaching, sir.
Don't close your eyes because the blessing is not for eyes closed.
Look again.
38,
37.
everywhere you look, oh my God, everywhere you look, blessings upon blessings. Stop praying about it. God said, I heard you. Now stare it.
Oh, yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir.
I heard your prayer.
Oh, yes, sir.
I heard your prayer.
Got to go, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. All right, we'll see y'all later.
Have you not known? Have you not heard?